Good day, folks. We are here talking about who is who of Strongman in the men's. Last week I did the women's, today we do the men. Let's start with the teen boys. Thumbs up to the strong episode coming to you right now. Teens boys, we got Connor Clancy. He's was first place at provincials. Spoke to his dad about his family, and most of his family competes in strongman. That's awesome. Love it. And anyways, what a thrill. So anyways, Luke Fawcett as well. He was at Kamloops. I saw him, and Connor and Luke Fawcett went against each other at Kamloops, and Luke Fawcett got second place at provincials, and I think he competed in the nationals as well, and I think he got like top 10 for sure, but it's like these two are really good for each other, but they're really close. And anyways, teen boys coming up in strongman. Under 80 kgs, we have Robin Killoran. He's I've got to see him for about 2 years. He was first at provincials 2025, and he was first at nationals. So he got his pro card in strongman in the 80 division. Also, he is I think he has joined the ranks of coaching with Ronan's strength coaching. Ronan Strength Coaching. And anyways, if in Kamloops, check out his barbershop. He's in some of his websites, you can see his barbershop. It sounds like he's doing phenomenal, amazing. I talk to a lot of people, and when they talk about barbershop, they say that you have to go to it. So Robin, you got a good thing going there. I call Robin the silent killer. It's just my home nickname that I made for him, because he's not very loud. He's not very tall, but he's a beast. The guy is a beast. He's really strong, and anyways, Robbins just brings it. He's a good strongman. Under 80s kg as well, Jared Carrier. He was second at 2025 provincials. He had a strong showing at nationals. I think he was 12th. I think he was hoping for 80 kgs, but the weight, he didn't make the weight. But this guy's he's on a tear. He you just know that he does really well. I saw him in Kamloops, and in his group, he was just like he was a standout. He stood out in his class. So that's Jared for you. And he's also got a podcast, Jared. He's got a Cold Iron podcast on YouTube. And Jared Carrier also is a coach at Ronan's Strength Coaching. So a lot of the athletes that I will mention, sometimes I'll talk about Jared Carrier coaching them. So if you need a coach, you reach out to Ronan's Coaching. There's a lot of people that are able to help you out. Yes, now we got the 90 kgs, and this class is heavy and long. There's a lot of people. Now let's see, starting with William Murray. He got his pro card at 80 kgs, and that was in 2022. He came first at 2025 provincials. He came third at 2025 nationals in 90 kgs. And he's also coaches at Ronan Strength Systems. I'm pretty sure that he does. I love William. He posts a lot of posts on Facebook and Instagram lately, and just last little while, and it just gives you feedback, and it's kind of funny a little bit. It's got a comic spin to it, and it's very good. It's appealing, and it's attractive. I always like to watch his posts. William, thank you. Robert Rogel. I don't know a whole lot about him. I've got to watch him in a competition in Vancouver. I went to witness as just wanted to see Strongman in Vancouver last year, and he was just like, this guy looks like he's just there to win. Like he's on point. Like he wants to get this stuff done. He's serious about his trade, and he just smashes PR. He got second at 2025 provincials, and he got fourth at 2025 nationals. So this guy's just a real deal. He's been doing strongman for quite a while. So not surprised that he's getting these accolades, and he's right there. He's at the top. So it's like we have a lot of great athletes, men and women, in just strongman, and just got to be grateful for it. Thumbs up to the strong. Liam Grant, he's a coach as well. I think on his Facebook account, it's Coach Liam, or that's where I saw him. Anyways, I've seen him 2 or 3 times now. He's very strong. He looks prepared. I haven't talked to him a whole lot, but he's very good. He came 3rd at provincials, and I saw him at Vancouver's Strongest as well. So just an incredible athlete. So Liam, way to go. Carlos Monsalve, he came 4th at provincials, and I saw him in. I've watched him. I follow him. He's constantly trying to get better. I saw him at Kamloops, and he competed in the Pro-Am. He was one of the invites to the Pro-Am, and he did well. But I think he probably wanted maybe, like, it didn't go as well for him as I think he wanted, or it just didn't pan out for him. But he came at provincials, and he poured it out. Like, he performed. I called him my warrior of that competition. Like, just from where he had, he didn't do so well in the competition at the Kamloops in the Pro-Am, but then he went to provincials, and he recovered. Like, he did really well. So Carlos, awesome. Just keep fighting. You're doing it. We've got Gaetan Plant, and of course he's my son. He's the biggest reason that I've joined Strongman. Probably about 4 years ago, I think he started. But I watch him train. He's very technical. He thinks outside the box. I want to say, these are my words. This is how I perceive and I see him. He seems like a student of the sport of strongman. Like, he learns stuff, and then over time he changes, and he's like, well, this probably is not best to do. Like, he's very smart. Like, he reads a lot, and I'm just grateful that he's here, because he's always constantly, you'll give me some feedback on what I'm doing and things that I could do better. And he's very smart, he's incredible. He's climbing up. He's coming up too. So you just know that if he's in a competition, you got to be on your game to to get the best of him. So anyways, Gaetan, I'm a proud father of you, and proud to see you as a strongman. And I'm nowhere near your talent. You're on a different planet, but I'm chasing to be that good. And way to go. So so he got 4th at Kamloops in the Pro-Am. So he's not a pro at 90 kgs, but he was invited, and I was grateful for that, because he was able to show some of his what he's worked for. He's got a great deadlift. He tied for first in the deadlift in the Pro-Am, and Conan's wheel he got first, and I think the sandbag and arm over bar, I think he got second. So is just phenomenal. He got 4th at he got 5th at provincials. So it's like, but look out for Gaetan Plant in 2026. He just goes about his business, and he loves strongman, and he trains it. We have our backyard just kind of like redoing stuff, and we've got lots of tires, and just anyways, our yard is always raring to go for strongman. We're set up for it. We have Evan Morrow, 6th at 2025 provincials. I do not know Evan Morrow very well, but you know what? He made it to the provincials, so he had to have a good showing, and he had to qualify, so he was there. So awesome, Evan. We got the 105s. Before I carry on, I want to say Tyson DeLay. He's in the 90 kgs as well. He's a pro in the 90 kgs, but he's competing at the Kamloops. So I won't go too deep about Tyson DeLay, but what I liked about him is he's the whole package. Like, he was coaching some athletes, and he was cheering everybody on. He had time to talk to me. That was the first time I met him. And he's got a Northern Exposure podcast as well on Spotify, and more about Tyson next week when I speak about the movers and shakers of the sport. So what I'll say about Tyson too is he's able to channel his energy. So he was he smiles a lot, probably the guy that smiles more than me for the love of the sport. and he was able to turn a switch on when he had to. I think he was like in the top 3 when it first started, and he never wavered too far. But at the end, he was able to just turn the switch and just go. So yeah, so he does it all. He coaches, he supports, he just loves the sport, and he is also a representative of Strongman in BC. So grateful for you, Tyson. Awesome. Yeah, we'll move on to 105 kgs. Kyle Levinoff. He's a head coach as well, and he got his pro card in 2020 under the 80 kgs as well. So he's BC strongest under 105 kgs in 2025, and Alberta under 220 pounds, top 10 arm wrestler. So he's active in the strength, and he leads. He's one of the header that started the Ronan's strongest coaching, and he's also got a Ronan Strength Speaks podcast as well. If you get a chance to listen to him on that, please do. Very informative. I find Kyle Levinoff is another one of those person who thinks outside the box, and there's a lot of meaning in how he coaches, and it's just he gets a lot of success from his clients. So Kyle, you're the real deal. Thank you, Kyle. Under 105 as well, Samuel Spinelli. He came second at 2025 provincials. So I don't know a whole lot about Samuel Spinelli. All I can tell you is when I watched him, he looks like a well-rounded athlete. He's able to do it all. But to finish second at 2025 provincials, that's pretty good. We got Josh Palou. He got third at 2025 provincials in the 105 kgs. I got to know was a strongman through him, working out at a gym in our local gym here, and it seems like every time I see him, he's on the podium. So I call him the constant podium finisher. Like he's always there. He's always at the top. He's super strong. He's a beast. We've had him here working out with us, and what I like about Josh too is we'll share some video posts from competitions. You'll send me some, I'll send him some. And he's like, here's a post maybe you didn't see it from, and he's been able to boost my spirits up when I'm like, man, I don't know about this, and he's like, he would just kind of like steer me right. You got this. So grateful for Josh Palou, and anyways, we got Dustin Alty and Chandler McCutcheon. Strong competitors. They wear provincials. I don't know a whole lot about them. I'm sure the future will probably make me see them, and then there will be more about them. But yeah, these are great competitors because they got to the provincials, and sport of strongman in BC is just climbing. It's getting bigger and stronger and awesome. And we'll go to the 120 kgs. We got Caleb Negron. He was first at 2025 provincials. I've seen him at many comps. I didn't really get to know him until this year. I've seen him a lot, and the guy's always strong. Like whenever he's competing, he's right up at the top in the division that he's always in. And I got to train one session for the preps for provincial 2025, and it was just a laugh. He just loves to get you going, and he tries to egg you on to just do good and push you, and just laughing. He's got a sense of humor, and appreciate Caleb. So congratulations, Caleb. And anyways, Sam Glennie. We have Sam Glennie as well. He's from Parksville. Who knew? I did not. We have a lot of strongman competitors on the island here, but he came fourth at provincials, and I love his demeanor. He's very exuberant, and he was very loud, and he just gave it everything he had. It's a little bit of my personality when I get going as well. I have to tone myself down, but he came 10th at nationals, so I'm sure he's just climbing up. Like he's going places. He's putting in the work. So grateful for Sam Glennie. I wanted to mention too, actually, okay, we'll just go to open men's. So we have Alex Lawrence. He's a former bodybuilder. I didn't know that, but I got to know him this year. He came first at Provincials 2025. He got second at Alberta's Strongest 2025, and he's a 3 times Grand Prairie Strongest. So he's a strong dude, and when you see him, you stand beside him. It's like he's a strong man. He is a strong man. He also runs the Log House Strong podcast. Yeah, so I got to see him and witness his work after the Kamloops show, Twin Rivers Strength Festival. So when he did that, if you want to give Alex a shout up and a look and see on his Log House Spotify, Log House Strong podcast on YouTube, that's where you want to see it. Awesome. Thank you, Alex. Cameron Saint-Amand. He came second at 2025 Provincials, and he got his pro card at Nationals 2025 in the Open. So I've seen him for a couple years now, and he's just never looked out of place. Like, he's just solid. He is just solid. I saw him at Westerns a couple years ago, and I think just watching him, he looked like he was part of the group. He was not a pro. He was an amateur, but man, he belonged. He belonged. So just grateful for Cameron. I also got to compete with him at Vancouver Strongest. He got first place at 2025 in the Open division. And I remember him because his name is Cameron. So Cam, that's how I remember him really well. Yeah, we have Jesse Campbell. Now, I've decided to mention Jesse Campbell in the Open because he has competed in a lot of different classes. So, and with Jesse, there's too many podiums to mention, but you know, he's got Canadian records in stones and a lot of records, accolades that is too long to mention, but we appreciate Jesse Campbell. He's a Popeyes Victoria Athletic Ambassador, so he's always helping out. He's a BC Strongman Corp rep as well. He got third place at Nationals 2025 under 105, so he's always at the top. All I'll say is about Jesse in short, he's going to be mentioned as well in the movers and shakers of the sport. He puts on seminars, so if Jesse Campbell puts on a seminar, it's probably very beneficial for you to go to it. I've been fortunate to go to one of his. He was able to help me with the hook grip, and just teaching me about time management about in competitions. So you know, he puts on seminars. You know, you're going to benefit from it, and there's a lot of feedback. And you know, having said that, it's like it's not going to be not everything that everybody gives you is going to be beneficial to you. It's like individualistic. You feed and you take what you can and what appeals to you, and you take that and you make it part of your training and use. And Jesse has just been phenomenal for me. Yeah. So also Dylan Dorsey in the Open category. So this man is huge. He's just a big man. I've been able to talk to him for the last couple of years. He's always there. He's had a couple injuries here and there, but you know, he just keeps coming back. And he posted a new amateur log PR in Canada at Kamloops show last year. 265 pounds. I was witness to that. It was just incredible. Dylan Dorsey got third at Provincials 2025. He got third at Nationals 2025. So it's like, wow. It's like, Dylan, you're pushing it. You're climbing up, man. You're just doing it. Billy Hornaday, he's our BC Pro, the Indonesian Hulk. Saw him win the Provincials a few years back. I think it was in Comox. The man is a beast. He's just big, and he's a good spokesperson for the sport. He's always seems to be at last little while, like he's reffing. He's always helping out to push the sport, to prop it up, to promote it, and to help it. So we are grateful to have Billy with us. Anyways, he just won Western Canada's natural comp. So that I think that qualifies him for the Worlds. So and he's competed at not Arnold's, but he's competed at some competitions, and he's on the big leagues. He's climbing up, and he's getting better. So we're grateful for him. Thank you, Billy. Thumbs up to the strong. Hey, we're Jesse Hall, fourth place at provincials. I got to meet him a little bit, and he's just a solid. He's a solid guy. Justin Follis, I've got to meet him for the last couple of years. He's just got that power too. Like, you know, like he's there, and he's there for a reason, and he's funny. I've got to share a few words with him, and I always enjoy him. Like Darcy Bone. Darcy Bone, he got fifth place at provincials 2025. And you got Mark Schmischnick. He was at my first show that I did about 3 years ago. So anyways, it was always grateful. I was grateful for him. He took me under his wing. He was giving me feedback on the yoke, and I learned from that, and he pushed me. And every time we see each other, we chat back and forth, and the man is a beast. He's got a good press. Mark, he just lays it all out there. He just does his best, and we are grateful for Mark, because you know he lives strongman. It seems like every time I talk to him, he's big on talking about strongman, and he just loves to be part of that. And same here. Lawrence Kane, he got sixth place at provincials 2025. I've only got to see him last year, talk to him a little bit, but the man is just like he's huge. Like he's a big guy. He's tall. I say huge a lot of times because guys are big. Tall, I mean, because they're just taller than me. I'm just so anyways, yeah, so you got Tom Gunson, who finished 8th at provincials 2025, and again, I don't know a whole lot about Tom Gunson, but he got to provincials, so he had to be doing something pretty good to get up there. Last, I want to say I wanted to mention a name that Hans Furman. So I haven't really seen him compete. I saw him at provincials. He was there, but I've seen the guy. Like, he was at Vancouver Strongest. He was a ref there. I speak to a lot of people, and he's competed in different classes, and he's podiumed at most of the competitions that I've seen before last year. So it's just like I just wanted to give him a prop. He's not competing right now. I think he's recovering from an injury from provincials 2025. But Hans, he's probably going to be part of the discussion about the movers and shakers of the sport too. So, and lastly, I want to speak of Sean Hayes. Sean Hayes, he's probably our island goat. My son, I think, when he first spoke of him, he mentioned his name, and and then I saw Sean, and I was like, holy, this guy's huge. And it's just like, and he's got a silver dollar deadlift world record. He was amateur third place finisher at the 2021 Canada. He's a 2 times Western's Canada Strongest. In last, that was 2024 win, and he's had injuries on and off, but he's made his presence known, and he's represented Canada to go abroad to represent Strongman. So he's also the director of BC Strongman Corp. So just a little story about Sean Hayes is I'm just in awe and how he just seems so down to earth, and he does his thing, and he does really well at it. And I had a few words with him a couple of years ago, and I said, you inspire a lot of people, Sean, with what you're doing, because he's putting competitions and helping the sport grow and moving it forward. And his words to me were like, I haven't done a whole lot. And Sean, you are wrong. You have done a lot, and we are grateful for you. So thumbs up to the strong. And BC Strongman is better because you have done your part in making it grow, and you're uplifting a lot of people, and including some of us older guys. I want to mention as well, just the Phelps brothers. Like, I've looked up to them, and they seem to be pretty. They do a lot for the powerlifting community, the strongman community, and I think they got their hands in that. the show in Kamloops and that 2-day comp, and so I'll probably be looking into them as to what they have done for the show of the sport of strongman as well. So now we move on to Masters, which is my group. Masters over 40. So we got James Robert Knowles. 2024, he was second place in BC as a Masters lightweight, under 105. He helped organize the first strongman show that I ever went to. I think I saw him in Comox a few years back, and he was helping move yokes for a cause, and whenever somebody couldn't finish moving the yoke a certain distance, he would finish it for them. And it's like, boy, it just blew me away how strong the guy is, like tall and just powerful. So James, we are grateful for you. You're just moving the sport forward. Stephen Hall, he's our 2025 BC champ, and under 105 lightweight as well, and fourth place at Nationals. This guy was this close from a podium finish at Nationals. I'm pretty sure that he's not gonna let that opportunity fail. And you know what? He's phenomenal. He's great. He's right there. So Stephen Hall also runs the Rebel Fit Gym in Williams Lake, and he also has a nutrition store that I was able to go see. And if you're in Williams Lake, give it a show. He's doing it all for the people of the community of strongman. So grateful for you, Stefan. Also, just some of the people that I've witnessed, that I've seen. Martin Kalin, he was lightweight at Kamloops. He competed, and there was Ken Bates as well. And Ken Bates I've got to watch for a few years now in the Masters. Again, not very tall, but very powerful. So we're grateful to have Ken Bates amongst us. I've got Siggy Peters in the heavyweight strongman Masters. I've got to watch him. He's quite a character. I don't think I've really met him, but pretty good master overall as well. So Cosmin Altano, he's a strongman national champ 2023. He was a BC champ in 2024 and Masters champ over 50 2025 provincials in BC. He's a former powerlifter, and his static strength is phenomenal. He's just awesome. We got Chris Gashnitz. He's a Masters over 40. BC strongest 2023, 24. You got second place at the 2024 at Nationals in strongman. And I think I've said in another episode that Chris, when I've watched him do strongman, he just make things look easy. They are not easy. To me, it just seems like he makes it look easy. Anyways, Chris, we're grateful for you. Just keep going. So, yeah. And also we have one man that probably has a lot of historical meaning to the sport of strongman is Jamie Templeman. He competed last year in Victoria, and we were able to compete together. Masters over 50. Maybe more on Jamie over when we speak of who's has influenced the sport of strongman in BC, movers and shakers. Well, who has influenced the sport of strongman in BC, and who has helped, and he knows a few people. So yeah. So having said that, I think I've covered most of the people I wanted to cover. I have not covered Steve Passman. He's a Masters over 50. I don't think I've got to meet him, but it's impossible to miss him. He's pretty tall. He's a big guy. He's big. He came first at BC's provincials. He came fourth at Nationals, and he's ranked number 2 Masters over 50 in the world. So this guy's the real deal, and I think he was going to Arnold's, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of those big competitions down south. So anyways, we're grateful for, and having said that, I've missed some people, like some people that I have not seen in the in some of the competitions, or some people that are taking time off, and just like, the sport of strongman, most of us have got a job that we go to, and anyways, it just like sometimes we take time off and we regroup and get better and come back. So having said that, next week I'm hoping to cover the movers and shakers of strongman right now. Who's got influence on these sports? So, anyways, for today, that was who is who of strongman in BC in the men's. Have a good day, folks.